God bless you. I pray that you've had a wonderful day. All has been well. Pray that you've had a great weekend and the Lord kept you through the weekend and you have worshiped God, that you were in church, that you worshiped God, that you were in church school, studying the Word of God and preparing for a new week. We worked through verses 1 through 5 throughout last week. So now on this first day of the week, we're at verse number 6. Verse 6 of 2 Corinthians chapter 8, it says, "So we urge Titus that as he had previously made a beginning, so he would also complete in you this gracious work as well." The word I want you to focus on is complete. That's important because when we commit ourselves to walking in the will of God and standing on the Word of God and doing the work of God, we have to make sure that we're willing to complete it. And what Paul says is that Titus is a part of this work. We want to make sure that he carries this work out with you and he ensures that you do what you said you're going to do. Because remind you, the Corinthians have said that they were going to commit to being a part of the work. So Paul is using the Macedonian church as a model to remind them this is the model that you can see when God's grace is at work. When the circumstances and situations are not working right, God can still give you the capacity to do what you are trusting him to do. And it's all about trust. And then the text says in verse number 6 of this particular passage, it says, "So we urge Titus that as he had previously made a beginning," he started with you, "so he would also complete in you this gracious work as well." You've got to see the work that we do for God as gracious work. It's work that we do based upon the grace of God. So I want to encourage you as you are being generous this week, that you remember that it is a gracious work that God is affording you to be generous in, not only in finances, but gracious in your love, gracious in your kindness. Be generous. Be generous with your love, generous with your kindness, generous with your heart, generous with every facet of your being. And again, be generous to God, be generous to others, be generous to self. And if God starts it in you, you've got to be committed to completing it. God bless you. I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Have a great day.